Hello, good evening, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3, where I am not sure about things, so I'm going to take the course of action that probably makes the least amount of sense under the circumstances, but simply because I don't know exactly how this game runs things as compared to other games by Larian Studios, I'm just gonna take the safest option for actually doing things, I think. I'm going around in circles on myself here. But basically, if we go to the live scene here, where I last saved was right here. Let me just... I had just stumbled across this conversation going on here, just outside this glorious swamp over here. And yeah, the thing is, in other Larian games, I could sneak past this conversation and it will still be here for me when I come back to it. But I don't know if this game is different and if my actually perceiving it has caused time to start running on it, and thus these NPCs will not be here should I take a long rest and come back, which is really what I'd prefer to do. So I'm going to instead attempt to repeat exactly what I did after this save that didn't get saved because I crashed a little. I have taken measures in the hopes that I will not be crashing this time. I have narrowed down the problem to two possibilities. Unfortunately, those two possibilities are slightly out of my control because one of them is the possibility that my CPU is overheating a bit, which should stop happening once the weather gets cooler, and the other possibility is that my RAM is getting overwhelmed, which, yeah. I've taken measures.
Something bit me.
Just an insect. I'm sure you'll survive. Besides, it probably figured you for a tasty treat.
Oh yeah, they're flirting.
Over a midge any day.
Mm-hmm. Whoop, wrong button.
That's curious.
Oh, right. I did remember that I found something up here. We'll stealthily dig it up and have a look. That is a lot of food. Pork loin, pig's head, roughly cut ham, pork loin. That's like a whole pig in there. Okay, let's just...
Mind flare might have its perks. At least then I could float over this muck.
One for roughing it, I see.
Wallowing in filth is for pigs and children, my dear.
Pigs, children, and people with a little bit of grit.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Oh, okay, so digging de-stealths you. Good to know.
Does this count?
Alright, I'm going to save because paranoia is strong within me. And then we're gonna walk up on this conversation like we just stumbled across it.
Out of sight, out of mind. With haste.
I'm hoping this won't actually be directly a fight, but let's find out. Sunlit
Lads,
wetlands.
for the love of all that is holy, I've never clapped eyes on your poor sister.
Drop the act, hag. You was the last to see me, Rena.
Just let her go. Please.
You there? Please, I don't know what's come over these boys. I just want to go home.
Stop this. We won't ask again.
Okay, so I failed an insight roll, but that doesn't tell me much. Oh, I am looking a little rough. It's been a long day for my character. Alright, how about you all just calm down? What's going on here? Lower your weapons, she's just an old woman. This has nothing to do with me. Goodbye! Or Bard, just because she's an old woman in a swamp, she's a hag? Lay off the fairy tales, lads. You know, I want to know more about this situation. So, what's going on here?
Careful! Don't trust a word out of her mouth. Our sister went to the hag, and we ain't seen her since.
Hand over heart, I don't know their sister. I will gladly help you all look for her, though.
Enough. Where is she?
I won't let you hurt this woman. I'm not getting involved. Or tell the truth. What did you do to their sister? That failed insight check is apparently a really important one. I mean, this is the problem with... I have gotten passing spoilers, so, tell me the truth, please.
Bollocks!
Karlak
You were
approves.
supposed to rush to my defense, love. Fat lot of good you are. Some advice? You ever darken my door, you'd best have that head bowed and an apology at the ready. Bye-bye now.
Bloody hells. She just disappeared. Ain't seen nothing like that before.
She could shoot fireworks out of her backside for all I care. The hag has Rena!
Why did Rena go to see the hag? I would really like to know. Will someone please tell me what's going on? Well, good luck with that. Please, tell me what's going on. And why was your sister going to visit a swamp hag?
It's our sister, Mayrina. She's... well... she was in a bad way after her husband died.
Started saying weird things, like how she was gonna bring him back.
Oh.
Next thing, she's gone looking for the hag. Of all the stupid things to do. And we haven't seen her since. And no good ever came from dealing with a hag.
None of this matters, alright? We need to get her back, and fast!
Let me. I'll bring Mayrina home. You're on your own. I have enough problems. Or, I'm sorry, I wish you luck in finding her. Let me.
Are you joking? I ain't got a clue who you are. No way I'm
Shadowheart
leaving Rena to you.
disapproves, of course.
But, Joel...
Not a chance. We're getting her back on our own. Now, come on.
Shadowheart does not approve of me doing altruistic things? Well, it's not exactly my problem anymore. They did decline my help. Whoops. Okay, what K? No? J. Yeah, of course. I'm very smart. Okay, why are all these lit up? Okay. Let's just make all the exclamation points go away. Embrace your potential. Explore the powers your parasite gives you. Yeah, still thinking about that. Rescue the Grand Duke. Find the missing shipment. Save Mayrina. Question Auntie Ethel. After Auntie Ethel vanished, the two brothers set off after her, determined to find their sister Mayrina. Something isn't right here. Uh-huh. Okay. Search the cellar has gone to decide what to do with the Book of Necromancy. Yes, that makes sense. Books like these contain manifold secrets, so they've been known to drive people mad. We have the choice of destroying it or unlocking it. Both of which are completely open to us since we found the thing that would unlock the tome. I haven't decided yet which one I'm going to do. Daughter of Darkness is Shadowheart continued her story. We have our fiery friend to travel with Karlak to bring a mechanic to fix her heart. The Grand Duke, that's the Blade of Frontiers, continue to travel with Will and Karlak. Karlak has joined the party, though Will hasn't confronted her as of yet. This uneasy peace can't last forever. And the Grand... that's attached to the Grand... searching for the Grand Duke of Ravengard. Interesting. Okay. And we're not going to worry about completed quests. Okay, that has cleared out all of the exclamation points, so now anything new that we get will show up in here properly. Okay, so we did that thing. I have no idea if that is time sensitive or not. But Shadowheart, I've dropped in her estimation, but I've raised in Karlak's. I kind of enjoy Karlak's fidgeting, like the fact that this is just a person who cannot stand still. I kind of love that about the character design here. Now, I could go into the sunlit wetlands, or I could continue exploring around this area. And I would kind of like to, suss this out a little. I don't really want to go into the swamp right now. My resources are a little low. Karlak's a little beaten up. We're running out of spell slots. I don't want to get myself into any major problems at this point. I would rather just explore and come back to things on a new day. This is interesting. I will have that mugwort. Hunter's stash. Empty. Bridges indicate people who use bridges. This looks like it leads back into the town. Well, sort of. If I wanna, I'm gonna go with parkour. Lots of bugwort around. I'm gonna have to remember to process all this stuff tonight. And I mean that both in-game and... Sometimes it's hard to trust bridges. Especially ones that look like that. This looks like it sort of leads to an alternate way to get into the goblin camp. Or possibly it's a secondary way into the swamp. Well, let's... Can I climb down? Whoop, nope, wait. Okay, if to get over there I have to go all the way around by the bridge. Oh, and through the cave? Yeah, that's more of a problem that I want to deal with right now. I still don't like this bridge. I do not like the look of this bridge. I don't like the feel of this bridge. apparently it does actually hold up under the way to the party, though, so... Well, I seem to be left with little choice but to explore a little bit into the swamp. What are the bets that those boys immediately got themselves into trouble?
Maybe I need more pockets.
It's not a bad swamp as swamps go. You know, sunlit swamp is better than the alternatives. Oh. Okay. Carrot, whatever a chivon is, a potato, more mugwort. Seems like an alternate way to scoot down over here.
A chill runs up your spine. You feel like you're being watched.
Let's investigate to look for anything out of the ordinary, then. Or it can ignore the feeling, but I don't think that would be wise. Difficulty class 20. I have a +3. Oh no. Shadowheart, help me. Oh, this is... If I fail this, I won't re-roll it, but I will probably try to back the hell out of here. Oh, that's not gonna succeed. Ugh.
The place has a quiet sense of calm. You can't see anything strange.
Oh, I dislike that intensely. Okay, we're going back. Actually, wait. Okay, on the map, right here, unease feeling. Now we've marked the spot. And let's make sure that that's a proper save. This is where I metagame slightly because I know I failed the save. Loving note.
Looks like a trap there.
Oh, lovely. Oh, spike trap. And there's a sheep over there. Okay. Let's start with reading this loving note. Take a breather, lovelies, and have a bite to eat on me, Auntie E. A succulent red apple that almost begs to be bitten into. This has a death symbol on it. I'm not touching those. I'm not touching them. I'm not touching anything that has a death symbol on it. No, absolutely not. Okay.
What now?
Asterian deer. bracers, belt, Shadowheart. Okay, we're good, we're good. Okay, that was an awful noise that just came through on my headphones. Okay. Did he just set that off? Somebody set it off. I hear screaming. Yeah, it looks like Shadowheart stepped on the thing. Okay, everybody back out of the water, thank you. Okay, that one got set off. That was my fault for not detaching Asterion before going. Lordy, Shadowheart, of all the...
What's next, I wonder?
When do you get to roll a save again? Also, where's your guidance? I want you to cast it on yourself. Where is your guidance? There it is. I don't know when you get to save again on your open wound, but hopefully that will help.
A lot on my mind, and, well, in it.
I would like to talk to that sheep. I just don't know if it's safe to do this.
Let's be on my way.
Okay.
Something's on my mind.
The sheep's voice warbles. You realize it's trying to say bar.
Oh no. Tell me about this place, sheep. Animal handling. Drop your eyes and carefully reach out. Boo! Or leave. I'm tempted to go with option number 3 here and startle it. Because I don't think this is actually a sheep. I'm also tempted to roll the animal handling just because, but I don't know. What is rolling in the background? Oh, that was probably the guidance wearing off. Okay. Yeah, well, let's try the animal handling. Probably gonna need all the help we can get. Oh, no. Actually, apparently not. Wish I could have rolled that on the looking around bit earlier.
The smell of rot assaults your senses as the illusion vanishes. A diminutive creature sporting a red hat glares at you. He seems unaware that his illusion has failed.
You're not a sheep. Take a deep breath and say ba. Attack or leave. Oh man. You know, can I? Yes, I can. Haha. Take a deep breath and say ba. Karlak is inspired because I did that, and all of them approved of me bawing at the guy. Okay, so this is not a nice swamp. This is a very not nice swamp, in fact. I don't want to fight red caps right now. That is something I really... Oh, yeah, that's a point. With the forest illusion dispelled, this apple's lethal nature has become readily apparent. Yeah, thank you. Red caps are not on my list. Not right now. Wait a minute. There was a carcass? Good Lord, Shadowheart, are you still bleeding? Okay, well, I guess that was what I was trying to insight for before. I'm just gonna put a marker here that says swamp entrance. I wonder, has that changed what was going on over here? And also that food I picked up. Hold on. That's the alchemy pouch. That's the camp supply pack. No, these are not showing up as being poisoned. I will take a chance. And we will send them back to camp with the rest. Yeah, I think the uneasy feeling was, in fact, the enchantment covering the swamp. That lady is super powerful. We are going to have to be very careful about her. Okay. These are good things to know. These are very helpful things to know. I wish that I had found a transport point that was closer to here, but I guess using the one from the Blighted Village isn't going to be too bad. Is there anything else I want to do with my, let's call it consciousness for the day? I kind of like to explore this section, but I don't know how to get into it. Like, maybe if I... Okay, let's try going here. And then we go this way. I don't know that we get much by going through the ship, but if I can find a way down here. So we actually want to take the road to our right. This one. I'm going pretty quickly because I've already explored through this area, so... But if we can find a way down into this valley... definitely can't climb down that cliff. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, stepped into vines. That was a very smart move of mine. It's that's what I get for going quickly. Okay, this looks good. This looks good. All right. Save. Why is there a pair of boots here? Okay, definitely haven't been around here since... Why? I do have concerns about the open coffin, I must admit. Why is there a coffin with spoons? You know what? I think I'm going to have Shadowheart dispel the gnome thing because she is really lagging. We can jump back into it if we need it. Hopefully now she won't lag. And I won't lag. And nobody will lag. Wouldn't that be nice?
I'll take this way. Still alive, so that's progress.
Not sure I like the look of things over here.
That's a friendly looking shadow.
Well, I don't think anything's watching.
Better not be cursed.
An empty mind flayer vessel. If its occupant survived, then nowhere to be seen.
Okay. I'm gonna leave that scrapwood shield. I have no point for it. Is this a way I can go? I don't It doesn't exactly look like I can. Save. Yes, I am paranoid. Why do you ask? No, no, I can't click over there at all. I think this is a dead end for me. I suppose if I'd come here on day one, somebody would have been nearby to that pod. I wonder if I can... Nope, apparently I can't jump that. Okay. That's the Owlbear Cave, right? I'm pretty sure that's the Owlbear Cave. No, can't jump that either. Okay, if I go through here and up. Okay, definitely didn't come this way, or else I would have looted that mind flare.
Anything of use?
Oh goody, another void bulb. Okay. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is where I met up with Asterion. I think. So I want to go to the right. I'm not actually sure this is where I met up with Asterion. Who actually possesses memories that they can access anyway? Is there any reason to be clamoring about up here? I don't think so. I mean, it really looks like there's a way to get into this area, but for the life of me, I can't figure out how. Crushed spike trap.
Not much use anymore.
Yep, being here. Veritably looted the countryside. Yeah, and here we are back at the beginning of the entrance to the Emerald Grove. Oh, what do we have here? Aha! I poked it enough and found it. Must climb into trouble, probably. Nice little desert area for some reason.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Well, we have a bag of holding. It's just, it's back at camp. Anything else interesting to see around here? Supplies. A rather nice view. Up we go. Well, somebody was camped out here. Long gone by now, though. Healing potion, potion of speed, nice.
Let's have a look.
Empty. Tongs that I will send back to camp. Ooh, a trap disarm kit? Here you go, Asterion. What have we here? Okay, 20 gold, Viridian crystal, silk gland, and fire amber. Nice. Okay, send the gold to camp and take the rest. Okay, that's not a barrel I can pick up. Oh, here's the former resident, although why the fire's been going all this time. Silver pendant. Gives the ability to cast guidance. Ha!
Necklace has a harper sigil. Why were they here?
Wait a minute, wait a minute. I succeeded, Asterion succeeded, Shadowheart and Karlach failed. Why were the Harpers here? Whoop, wrong button. Okay, there's...
That's curious.
Oh? Let's reach an arm into the crevice, shall we?
At the back of the crevice lies a bag enfolded in the chitinous squabbling of spiders. A shiny gold coin pokes from its mouth.
Nature, survey the spiders, or just leave. Let's survey those spiders. I have a +2. Hey Shadowheart, give me a hand here, would you? Just a little one. Oh, maybe a big one? Oh. Misfortune. I'm not going to use my inspiration to re-roll that.
The creatures clutch the pouch possessively. Is gold so precious to spiders?
Bard, soothe the spiders with a calming lullaby. Sleight of hand, dart your hand in, hoping to snatch the bag. Let's see, this... You know what, let's bard it up. Let's hum to them. Let's sing since I can't actually sing yet. I'm still getting over my laryngitis. Soothe the spiders.
Your voice draws their attention. They are suspicious, then curious, and finally at peace. One by one, the spiders retreat to the rear of the crevice, lulled by your murmurs.
Boldly reach for the bag or leave? Boldly reach for the bag.
You stash the bag. Something clinks among the coins.
Karlach is inspired by my sticky fingers with the sticky fingers from the spider hole. Yes, of course. Okay, that's worth a save. That's worth saving. Let's save. I'm hoping that this is something related to why the Harpers were here. Something that will maybe explain? Maybe? 2 things in this bag. Alright. 13 gold and a spider egg sac. Something or some things wriggle within the sticky shell. I have baby spiders. Well, let's send the gold back home. We'll leave the spiders in the bag. I think that's the best place for them. But yes, why were the Harpers here? Obviously they were keeping watch. But keeping watch on what? The grove? The coast? It hasn't been long enough for them to be keeping watch on the crash. Like, this observation platform was overlooking the coast where the crash occurred. But let's back up. Whoop, backed up too far. Okay. So it looked over the beach and it looked over the entrance to the Druid Grove. So they were watching both. I'm glad I decided to poke around a bit more in that empty, or that unlooked at spot on the map. Huh. Well, I think the thing to do is to go back to camp, manufacture a bunch of stuff, and tomorrow brave the swamp. Although I might possibly try the harpies. Oh no, we don't really have all that many spell slots though. I would prefer to go after the harpies when we had more to throw at them, in the literal and the figurative. Well, going back to camp is probably going to be time consuming because we have quite the confrontation to undergo. But I think that's the best bet, so we're going to camp. Oh, yeah, look at that. Will wants to have words. I will.
Will's brows furrow as your minds connect. He sees the burning embers of Joaquin's rest, then Floric's face as she tells you of Ravengard's abduction.
Hells. Older Ravengard's been taken.
Yes, Drow set fire to the inn and stole away with the Duke. You must know the man, judging by the concern in your voice. Or Councillor Floric seems to think so. I'm not so sure he wasn't burned in that blaze. It's the first or the second one. I'm just not sure which one. You know what? Let's blame the Drow. Drow set fire to the inn and stole away with the Duke.
Then we need to seek him out and get him to safety. You see, Grand Duke Ravengard is my father.
Ahem!
I know I haven't said. Our relation was no matter of pride, not least for him.
Then the choice is clear. We should rescue Duke Ravengard. Aren't you worried your father's been abducted? I can't trust you if you keep secrets like this. So, I'm not interested in your lineage. Baldurian? Curious, I'd heard Duke's Ravengard's son left the city. Or Baldurian, all my time in Baldur's Gate, and I didn't even know Ravengard had children. I don't really like either of the Baldurian answers here. They're both a little more confrontational than I want to be over this issue with Will. I am going to go to bat to keep him and Karlach from fighting, but well, the choice is clear. We should rescue him.
Thank you. That means a lot. But I wonder, what makes a Duke of Baldur's Gate so interesting to the Drow? Even the houses of Men's Oberanzen would have little use for my father. No, this is no Drow plot. These absolute nutters, these true souls are behind his abduction. His absence alone will sow chaos in the city. If they were to infect him, he could lead Baldur's Gate to ruin. All the more reason to find him. The Absolute has seized not just my father, but the future of the Sword Coast.
You shouldn't keep secrets like this from me, Will. Let's talk about something else, or leave. You know, we've all got our secrets. Heck, I'm an amnesiac. I don't even know what my secrets are. Actually, it's not dissimilar from Shadowheart, now that I think about it. But, Yeah, I'm not gonna probe him about his secrets, although I'd still like to know who his information source was that sent him on Karlach's tail. Because there's a bunch of weirdness there that I do not like. Let's talk about something else, Will.
I'm all for it.
What was it like being the son of a Grand Duke? I've noticed your stone eye. Did you lose it in battle? Or I'd like you to join me. Oh, sure, let's go for it. What was it like being the son of a Grand Duke?
Not so enchanting as you'd think. The Portiers, the Caldwells, they were the blue bloods hosting the fancy balls and drinking from gold goblets. Father's the son of a blacksmith, born with barely a coin in the coffers. He made a name for himself among the Flaming Fist. Brave as Baldur and stubborn as a deep Rothe. Daring, outspoken, but hardly posh. I spent more time dueling with Father than I did rubbing elbows with lords. Not to say I didn't develop a taste for good wine and the talent for courtly dance.
Courtly dance? I'd love to see a demonstration. And now you're the Blade of Frontiers. Quite a change, don't you think? Good wine? I'll toast to that. Or I shouldn't be surprised. I find you a bit smug, to be honest. You know what? The most bardic answer on here is actually the first one, so I'd love to see a demonstration of this dancing.
It's been a badger's age since I've twinkled my toes. A drunk ogre could put on a better show.
Come on, for me? You dance like a drunk ogre? That sounds hilarious. Count me in. Or I get the idea. Well, I won't press the issue. You know what? Second one. You dance like a drunk ogre? That sounds hilarious. Count me in.
Well, give it some time. Develop a bond and maybe I'll show you a move or two.
Oh, I'm
I
not...
promise, clumsy oath is well within my repertoire.
I've noticed your stone eye. Did you lose it in battle? I'd like you to join me, or leave. Let's not talk about the stone eye right now. I don't want to... I'm not sure I want to know right now. The fact that he hasn't yelled at me for bringing Karlach back here is enough for me, honestly. Okay, let's have a sit, and I will save again because that was a nice long conversation, which was remarkably not an argument about Karlach's presence here. And let me see if I can remember how to perform alchemy. No, it's not that button. Crafting. There was a crafting button, but I've forgotten what it is. Well, you know, let's just... There we go. That's good. That's good. Alright. Let's make some stuff. Sublimate some wispweed. Some belladonna. Oh, we can do multiples of the crocus? Okay, that's all the sublimates. We can make some mugwort salt. Oh, we can make a lot of mugwort salt. Can't make any essence. Can make some ashes. Don't have enough Wargfang. I guess I'll be okay with that. Extract some bone cap. I'm not sure what I just said, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't polite. Weave moss, I don't have enough. Suspensions. Bullywug trumpet. Laccolite. Maregrass. Okay, so I could make antidote. I don't have the all the ingredients for potion of featherfall. I can make a potion of glorious vaulting. I could make 4 potions of healing. I can make a single potion of greater healing. Oh, that's thanks to finding the balsam, apparently. I could make a single potion of mind reading. I could make basic poison, which I really don't need right now. We have lots of bottles and I forget to use them. I could make an oil of accuracy. I could make a simple toxin. I don't actually need any of those right now. Let's see, what else? We've got elixirs. Elixir of arcane cultivation. Greater elixir of arcane cultivation that I could make. An elixir of bloodlust. An elixir of peerless focus. Or an elixir of fire resistance. Interesting. Well, I think I'm definitely going to make this potion of greater healing. Sounds like something useful. Craft that. And I think I will make all of the possible potions of healing, because, yeah. I think that's good for now. That's processed everything that I was carrying and made the most useful things out of them so far. The elixirs part is interesting, but if I feel like I need them, I can probably make them on the fly. It's just, you know, remembering, oh, I can't make the arcane cultivation anymore because I used the laccolite. Could still make the bloodlust, the focus, or the fire, though. Fun! Oh, apparently I had to stand up to do all that, too. Okay, so now I have 5 potions of greater healing and 16 regular ones. Oh, yes, and is there anything... I am probably leaving Karlach behind in order to bring along our glorious Gale. I need more range! So... Hi, Karlach. Are you carrying anything that I don't mind leaving on you? I think I... Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna leave you like that. That seems like a good plan.
On my way.
Oh, sorry. No, Karlach, go back.
We must rest in camp. It's time she had her due.
Shit. I just can't shake you, can I?
Yeah, I got her a little too close, apparently. You two have anything you want to say to each other? Like, if I run you over here, what happens? Anything?
Never a dull moment.
Nope. Well, that does answer that question, although tonight is going to be quite a thing, I think. Oh boy. Okay. Save. Alright, let's let Karlach and Will have it out here. have enough camp supplies to restore all hit points and spell slots if you long rest. Yes, that's what I want. That's what I need. Oh. Oh my.
One horn, the stink of Avernus, Advocatus Diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you.
Karlach, the Archdevil Zariel's gladiator, come to burn the Sword Coast to ash.
And we're all in our downtime clothes too, so this is gonna be great. You've got it all wrong, Will. Karlach's not about to hurt anyone. The two of you have met before, I see. I brought you your target, Will. Why don't you do the honors? Okay, that last one's right out the window. We're going to try and keep both of them. Please don't leave me, Will. You've got it all wrong, Will. Karlach's not about to hurt anyone.
Well, not counting the fuckers that need a good hurting.
Shut it, devil. I know your kind. A heart darker than a shadow's nightmares. You'd cut a child's throat just to taste the blood.
A devil? I didn't take the blade for a fool. I'm...
A great fire roars through you. The fire of the first hell. You are Karlach, tearing through demons across a blood-red landscape of fire and volcanic cinder. The front lines of the Blood War. With every swing of her axe, Karlach fulfills Mistress Zariel's purpose.
Proof, clear as summer sky. It's over, Karlach. It's time you feel the sting of the blade.
Why is he involved in that war?
I'm not what you think I am.
Another vision. Karlach's blade rays slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Will shudders with Karlach's desperation. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
By Balduran's helm, No, I will not be tricked.
You saw the truth. I may be an effective soldier, but I never wanted to serve Zariel. Legged it away from her the first chance I got.
And yet you served.
Stand down. You saw what I saw. Karlach is not a danger. Be practical. She's infected, same as us. We need allies, not enemies. I should never have trusted you, Karlach. You're good as dead. Or, you want to fight, Will? I'll give you one. It's the first one or the second one. It's just the question is which one. An appeal to practicality or an order to stand down? I don't think we know each other well enough for me to be ordering him around. But I don't know how well he's going to respond to an appeal to practicality either. Let's appeal to practicality. Be practical. She's infected, same as us. We need allies, not enemies.
No! Devils cannot be trusted!
Okay. Perception fail. God, you're stubborn. Karlach's not a devil and you know it. You saw Karlach's thoughts. She poses no threat to the Sword Coast. You're right. Let's cut her down before she causes any trouble. Or, it's you I don't trust, Will. You wanted a fight? You've got it. You saw her thoughts. She poses no threat to the Sword Coast.
You know monsters better than anyone. Can't you look in my eyes and see I'm not a devil?
You don't know what this means. You don't know what you're asking me to do.
I'm asking you to live, Will. I don't want to hurt you. And to be frank, I'd rather not find out how the Blade got his name. I swear to you, on all I am not what you think.
Shit! Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, Thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce.
I see the good in you, Karlach. I promise not to lose sight of it. Even when the hells burn hottest.
Oh. Oh. You know, part of me wants to, like, nudge them at each other now.
Let's get going.
Oh, man. I've read too many enemies to lovers fics. Let's talk to Karlach.
Just thought of something.
Glad Will saw sense. Even more glad he decided to stick around. Takes a pretty slick mover to track down old Karlach.
Does it? You're pretty loud. I'm glad he's joined us too. Glad you two could make peace. Or I'm keeping an eye on him. If he turns on you again, he's dead. You know what? I'm glad he's joined us too. Glad you two could make peace with each other.
Same. Now, instead of a liability, I've got a friend. Or I will have Sue, anyway.
You adorable creature. Alright, that's Karlach. Let's go talk to Will. Who's probably a little more conflicted.
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly.
What's that supposed to mean? Lay it out plainly, Will. I know for a fact you were lied to. But where to take that from there? Someone set you on Karlach's tail. I'd like to know who this source of yours is. If you weren't so useful, I'd drive a dagger through your skull. Why are there such aggressive answers in here? Where have I been playing that I would be that this character I am playing here would be this aggressive? Okay, well, it is plainly, horribly obvious that you know, this was all someone else's manipulation, so I'm going to assume my character is smart enough to have realized that, and we're going to go with someone set you on Karlach's tail. I'd like to know who this source of yours is.
I can say only this. Karlach's not the only one who's had a villain's knife held to their throats. One night soon, when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance.
This guy talks in riddles. Either that or he's speaking in metaphors I don't recognize. Penance? Should I be worried? Good, then. I deserve answers. Or intriguing. A chance to see the blade squirm, perhaps? Should I be worried?
You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
We will note for the record that he still hasn't told me who set him on Karlach. He just, like, slid around that like the incredible dancer that he says he isn't. I don't like it. It gives me concerns. Speaking of...
Soldier.
Okay, I am fully in the middle with Karlach.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Despite disappointing her earlier today, Shadowheart still really rather likes me. We're still on the low side of Asterion. Let's go see if we can nudge him into liking us a little better. Actually, first of all, let's make sure that I keep this good progress that I made with Will and Karlach. And actually, let's see here. Save Marina. Question. Okay, two brothers said that their sister Marina is being held against her will. After Antiethel vanished, they ran after her. Okay, we saw through the illusion that hid the area, revealing a stinking, nightmarish place. Okay, yes. And the Blade of Frontiers. Rest at camp. Will spoke ominously about a penance he must face. We should take a long rest when the opportunity strikes. There's certainly a lot the Blade of Frontiers isn't telling us. This is going to be a long night, folks. It's going to be a very long night. All right. Asterion, dear, darling.
What's up for discussion?
I still don't want to sleep with you, but I would like it if you liked me.
Nothing like a little camp drama to spice up the evening. It's almost a pity things ended so amicably. Seeing those two duke it out would be fun.
Okay, so I don't have anything to talk to him about that will make him happier. Great, okay. Nice to know your feelings about the matter. You are the worst little brother. Scratch, what the heck are you doing climbing up there? Can I pet you? Let's go pet the doggo.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
I'm keeping very well. Pet him or leave. Okay, pet him. Pet the doggo. Yes, pet the doggo. And I can't pet him again, so let's go. Good dog.
Catch a break.
Best dog. Gale thinks very highly of me, so I don't really need to talk to him. Nothing I do or say is going to make Laziel happy because I'm not going to that creche. I think I'm gonna leave Shadowheart alone tonight. So, yeah. Hopefully with whatever is happening with Will, we'll recover some hit points if we have to fight. Alright, time to sleep. Auto select. Apparently we're eating an apple core. We're eating an apple core, some grapes, and 3 bottles of wine. Apparently. Oh, wait, there's more stuff. There's another bottle of wine, some more grapes, some more wine. Oh, more wine, a potato, more wine, beer, horseradish, yet more wine, mushrooms, berries, beer. Oh boy, we're feasting tonight, and we're gonna have hangovers tomorrow. All right. Okay, so apparently it's the next long rest after this one. I really wish that I could have 6 in my party like I could in the other Baldur's Gate games. Because it would be really wonderful to be able to keep Karlach and Gale. I'm not sure who I would make the 6th person. But I would really love to be able to keep Karlach in the party and have Will in the party. I mean, I would absolutely take Halsin, but apparently I'm not allowed to have an archdruid. Okay, let's send Karlach away.
Hey, soldier.
Hi. How did you end up with such a contraption in your chest? So not only do you have this thing in your chest, but it's burning up? What does that infernal engine do to you? I'd like to hear how you ended up fighting in the Blood War. In your expert opinion, what's the best way to kill a devil? No, now that those paladins are out of your way, what's next on your agenda? This isn't where I thought I'd end up. How about you? You'll need to stay behind in camp for now, or just leave. You know what? I'm curious, so I'd like to hear how you ended up fighting in the Blood War. Look at my character looking up at her. This is amazing.
Why not? Let me see if I can paint you a picture. The year, 10 air. The place, sleepy little town called Baldur's Gate. Our hero, Karlak, a knock-knee delinquent from the outer city with everything to give and nothing to lose. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Worked for a guy I respected. A lot. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual. Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. You know Zariel, right? Archdevil of Avernus. She put this thing in my chest and set me to work. Well, to war. I learned quick how to stay alive. And the engine served me when it came to killing devils. 10 years of that. The stories I could tell.
So my initial impression was correct? She really is a tiefling? Okay. You mentioned a boss who gave you up to Zariel. Who was it? Go on then. Tell them. Or, in your expert opinion, what's the best way to kill a devil? Who was that boss?
Guy named Gortash. Politician. Inventor. One of these wheeler-dealer types who seems to have a finger in every pie.
Gortash.
I guess I was naive to think everything he got up to was above board. What did I know? I saw a job. A good job. With people I liked. Doing work I was good at. Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl. Ugh. To feel so invincible again.
I'm gonna write down that name just to make sure that I have it in my notes, even if I don't remember to ever look back. Feel a little sorry for her now. This isn't where I thought I'd end up. How about you?
Funny you should ask. I was just thinking about what would have become of us without that Nautiloid. I mean, I know where I'd be. Trapped in Avernus still, with the Blade of Frontiers on my tail. But what about you?
I'd be back in my home, not a care in the world. I'd be in the middle of another adventure, blessedly free of any tadpole. So much has happened, I can barely remember what life was like before the abduction. I mean, I like the last one, but I think for this character, the correct answer is actually the second one. Be blessedly free of a tadpole, but in an adventure anyway.
I can picture you getting mixed up in some outrageous shit. Giants, beholders, Thayans, the works. Maybe once we've wrapped up the current shenanigans, we'll rest a bit and find some new heap of troubles to throw ourselves at.
I will miss her and Shadowheart flirting with each other in the party, but I would very much like the ranged magic back again. Ah, well.
Hey, soldier.
I am gonna have to shuffle her into the party regularly, though. She has fewer secrets than Shadowheart. Although I think between Karlak and Halsin, who would I choose? You need to stay behind for now.
Sounds boring.
It does sound boring, I agree. You heard me.
Oh, fine. I'll be here eating dirt or whatever.
Flirt with Will. Sounds like fun, doesn't it? Gale! I need your firepower. Literally and figuratively.
Thank goodness that's all dealt with. The odds are stacked high enough against us already. They'll need to turn on each other.
Good point. I think I have a magical artifact you'll be interested in. Join me, won't you? There's plenty of adventure to be had. Or leave. Join me. There's plenty of adventure to be had. I'm not giving you an artifact until you ask for one.
With pleasure. Lead on.
Okay. Well, we have Gale back again, and hopefully he hasn't put away all of his scrolls into storage. No, he has not. This book feels light in your hands and strangely hollow. Oh, right, I gave him the book safe because I thought it was funny. Sort by type. Actually, come to think of it, didn't I have a bunch of scrolls that I was going to pass over to him? Yeah. Acid arrow. Mirror image. Only the two? Huh. Could have sworn I had more. Oh well. Send to Gale. And sort by type. Not sure what to do with this Bago spider. I have a thought. What if... Okay, we'll pull this out into the inventory for the moment. Maybe I can, you know, hand it over to Halsin, and Halsin will figure out something to do with it. Halsin! Hi.
You wish to speak?
The shadow curse you spoke of, surely it can't be that bad. What about this secret stronghold in the Underdark? You must know more. It can't have been easy surrendering your title. Won't you miss being Frost Druid? Or you're still faring well at camp, I hope? Or leave? Well, okay, you're still faring well at camp, I hope?
With such stimulating company? Never better.
I just realized I'm like debating between the two people I have to look the furthest up at. Oh my. I might have to re-examine my kinks. Okay, well, I can't give him the spider egg, and I can't give him the owlbear egg either. That makes me sad. But you know what? I can probably keep them in the same bag. I can probably just keep them in the same bag, yeah! Yeah, this makes perfect sense. Yes, of course. Okay, and let's take care of the daily thingies. 1, speak with animals so that I can say good morning to Scratch.
Very well.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Keeping the best. Here's your morning petting. Yes, I will pat the doggo at every opportunity. Okay, that's me. And then, unfortunately, not a ritual spell,
No rest
but
for the
necessary
wicked, I see.
anyway. Gale, you put some mage armor on yourself, okay? Yeah, there. I hate that it uses a spell slot, but I'd rather use the spell slot than him go into combat without it. Okay. That is the daily preparations. Next long rest, we're going to have an issue with Will, probably, and I should probably make a note of that. Next long rest, Will, quote, pays the piper, quote. Yeah, sure, that's close enough to what's not going to happen. Alright. I mean, nothing's stopping me. Once Will has used up his... once Gale has used up his spell slots, there's no reason not to switch him out for Karlach again. But, bridges that would be crossed later. We're going to ignore those gnolls for a bit longer. I would really like to level up before that happens. Alright. Time to go. Let's see. I think the swamp is the place to go, so let's go to the Blighted Village. Oh, not Shadowheart again.
Lies before me.
Let's move away from the portal.
There's something I've been wanting to share with you, if now's a good time.
I'm all ears. You're voluntarily telling me about yourself? Are you feeling unwell? Is it the tadpole? What brought this on? Or perhaps another time? Gale, I really wish you'd trade spaces with Asterion. For some reason it doesn't bother me when Asterion makes that face. I'm all ears.
It's difficult to put into words. I think it might be easier to just show you.
Oh.
Use the tadpole. The connection. Come into my mind.
Are you sure? What am I going to see? Or use the parasite to explore her mind? I'm not going to ask her if she's sure, because she wouldn't say it if she didn't mean it, so let's go in.
I don't remember how it started, only how it ended. I was fleeing.
Oh dang, this is a whole ass thing. Come on, game. Oh, what cute buns! Okay, this is a much younger version. Uh-huh.
She asked my name. Can't remember what I said. Can't remember anything before those words. All I know is she saved my life and gave me a new home with Lady Shah.
Huh.
It hurts. That's all I remember.
I failed on religion, but I didn't expect to succeed. No wonder you're so dedicated to Shar. You feel like you owe your life to her. Or thank you for sharing that with me. I know it can't have been easy. The first one, it's a little backhanded, so I think I'm actually gonna go with the more sympathetic one. I know it can't have been easy to share that with me.
Normally I'd agree, but with you, It's getting easier by the moment.
I'm glad we're friends, Shadowheart. Why were you in pain before? Your wound is causing you too much pain, Shadowheart. There must be a way to heal it. I want to talk about your Shar worship. I want to talk about all that's happened to us. We should journey separately for now. I'll see you whenever we camp. Or just leave. Actually, let's... Your wound is causing you a lot of pain. There must be a way to heal it.
Pain is the gauntlet that all who love Lady Shar must endure. Only her embrace can truly heal me.
Ah, okay.
To try and salve myself would do nothing but shame me in the Night Singer's eyes.
Oh. Religion. You should not have to suffer in order to be true to your faith. Dumb answer. Persuasion. What if your wound pains you at the wrong moment? It could cost us dearly. Yeah, I have 2 versus 8. The problem here is that neither of these answers are actually the one that I want to give. That would be like the one that's more in character for both me, the player, and the character, which is to be, I see. You know, both of these are trying to persuade her to actually take care of the thing, when she has very vehemently explained why she's not. Alright, let's try persuasion. If I should happen to fail this one, I am absolutely not going to re-roll it. I don't actually want to convince her of this. But I am anyway. Okay, I guess. Ugh.
Perhaps you're right. But there's little we can do about it just now. Maybe a way will present itself in time if Lady Shar wills it.
That's some good voice acting there, and boy do I feel that. Okay. Okay. Alright, we're gonna leave this conversation. That was all very important stuff, which I'm going to save immediately. I guess I'm glad that I persuaded her without actually changing anything. I don't think I'd want to change. Anyway, Daughter of Darkness has updated. Let's see here. Shadowheart has been gripped with intense pain from her wound on many occasions now. This could prove to become a liability if we cannot help her. We encourage Shadowheart to find a way to prevent her wound from tormenting her. Though she feels the suffering is part of her faith, she conceded that she would rather live without it. And Shadowheart decided to share an old memory with us, one of a few spared from her amnesia. We saw her as a lost child, being pursued by a wolf through a dark forest. Some Shar worshippers, led by the masked Mother Superior, came to her rescue and took her into their care. Okay. Oh, and we finished Hunt the Devil. Okay. We'll fold that back up again. Let's see. I believe the swamp thing is running on this Save Myrina thing. Myrina? Myrina? How did they pronounce it? I've already forgotten. Okay, we want to go south, which is the opposite direction from where we're facing. Of course. So, this way. Hopefully delaying an overnight hasn't gotten anybody killed. Putrid bog. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense than what we encountered before. I really hope they haven't reset the traps overnight. Can I see their poison apples now? Yes, yes I can. Okay, perfect. Okay, anti-Ethel, bad news. Red caps, also bad news. Red caps are level 4. Party is also level 4, so we're kinda evenly matched.
Looks like a trap there.
Peachy. This time, I remember to separate Asterion.
Close.
Okay. I am not going to use the Bardic Inspiration for this because I'm probably going to need it for combat, but we will take the guidance because it's basically free. That's good. I still don't like that noise when it gets disarmed, though. Alright, back in formation.
Can't give up now.
That chasm. Okay. That's definitely not... Swimming in a swamp is a bad plan. Actually, you know what? Asterion...
Softer than a whisper.
What? No. Not me. Asterion...
Someone there? Leave no tricks. Quietly.
Okay, one there. One up there. One over there.
Ready or not. Move unseen.
I am pretty sure there's only 3 of them. I just...
No one stopped me yet. I don't need any attention right now. Don't mind if I do. On my way. I have to survive this. Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
This is possibly a terrible plan, but...
That noise. Is the creature pretending to be a sheep?
Well, baw back at it. I don't love it, but... Oh. So apparently I can't just keep harassing it. Interesting. Good to know.
Moving ahead. The brothers. I guess they didn't find their sister.
Whoever did this wanted them to suffer. We need to be careful.
I think I might need to bring the others back here. Boys, rejoin us.
Nasty surprise. Caution is warranted here.
Well, that's just dumb. Okay, alright. Fine, you want to make me do that? Fine, I'll do it that way. I forgot that they just run across the shortest route.
Time to press ahead.
I mean, given my druthers, I would prefer to avoid fighting the red caps. I'm not sure if I can, but I would prefer to. Come on, boys, get in there.
Me.
Get into the correct order, people. There we go.
Looking ahead. Another step forward.
Okay, I know this way is safe. Oh, Asterion and Gale are still sneaking. Well, let's just...
Such a dignified position to find oneself in.
No one back home will ever believe this. Seems like a good moment to talk.
That noise. Is the creature pretending to be a sheep?
Okay, so they still think that they're illusionified. Asterion approves of me not letting them know.
I wonder if the gods are watching me. The brothers. I guess they didn't find their sister.
Whoever did this wanted them to suffer. We need to be careful.
I would not be surprised if the red caps did it. Alright, save. If the red caps believe that the illusion is still in place, we have the better chance, I think. Now, how do we get over there without getting spiked? I mean, presumably we just take the same path that the red caps have been taking. Also 4. There are 4 red caps. Maybe... Oh, hey, a waypoint. That will be useful. Yeah, that's useful enough to save. And there wouldn't be a waypoint right where we'd be attacked, right? Right? That would be bad game design, wouldn't it? She said, prodding the fourth wall until it fell down. Alright, boy. A cleaver. Yeah, it's,
No traps, please.
Alright, Joel. Tattered letter. Perfect. Let's have a look at that. Dear Joel and Demir, don't get mad, I mean it. I'm only leaving this note so you don't panic and do something stupid. They did. I'm going to the Hag. I owe it to Connor to make things right. You know he'd do the same for me. I'll be back soon, so not a word to Ma'am, all right? She has enough on her plate. Marina. And they immediately went and did something stupid. I am reasonably certain that the Red Caps did this. But the question is why? Unfortunately, I still can't use the special powers of my necklace because I am not the right level. But man, as soon as I can... Oh, the corpses I will talk to. And I would not be surprised if that's the Hag's house. Well... I don't want to walk in her front gate. That's the main thing. Wait a minute. Who are you? Hold on. Let's go talk to the weirdo standing in the middle of the road.
Ah, stranger. Forgive the aroma.
You catch a waft of something foul, metallic, and sickly sweet.
Powdered iron vine. An old hunter's trick. Most monsters will think twice before making a meal of me.
You're a monster hunter? I'm surprised. I thought all Ger were vagrant cutthroats.
Say nothing. Pardon, but who or what is a Ger? I knew you were a jackass, but a racist? I'm shocked. Ignore the elf, he talks too much. You know what? Let's see where this goes. Stay silent. Let's let Asterion drive. Let's see what happens.
And more. We steal chickens, curse your crops, seduce your daughters, the list goes on. I wish I had half the power settled folk think my people possess. Alas, I am a simple wanderer. A simple wanderer and monster hunter. But I'm no witch doctor or cutthroat.
Huh. So what monster are you hunting? If I were a cutthroat, I wouldn't admit it either. No, what are you hunting?
Something terrifying, no doubt. Dragon? Cyclops? Kobold?
Nothing so dramatic. I'm hunting for a vampire spawn. I fear he's gone to ground. I hope the hag of these lands can help me flush him out. If I can afford her blood price.
A vampire spawn? Why?
Say nothing. You're asking why a monster hunter would hunt a monster, or everything all right, Asterion? Are there things you should have told me, Asterion? once again, let's let this Astarion drive. Let's find out what's going on.
It is a sacred mission from the head of my tribe. She sent me here to capture the beast and return it to her.
Capture? And bring it where?
Baldur's Gate. My people wait for me there.
Under all the smiles, you can feel Astarion's tension. He's coiled like a spring, hand inching towards his weapon.
Cough and give Astarion a warning look. How do you capture a vampire exactly? To Astarion, you're asking a lot of questions. Say nothing. It's the first or the last one, but which one is it? That is the question. Give him a warning look or say nothing. You know, despite it all, I still like Astarion. Not that way, but, you know, I like him. And this hunter guy does not seem like, evil. Yet. Let's attempt to defuse. Cough and give Astarion a warning look.
Is your friend ill? I have some tea that might help.
No. I'm quite well. We should go, but you have fun tracking your monster.
Why not join us? We could use a monster hunter. Safe travels and good luck. No, once again, I like Astarion. I'm not going to invite this man into our camp, despite the fact that Astarion chooses not to share certain details with me that are very obvious the moment he opens his mouth. Safe travels and good luck.
Thank you. Treating with a hag. I need all the luck I can get. May your road be kind.
You know, that could have gone a lot worse. And I'm really glad that Astarion didn't stab him. We will not steal his backpack, but we are going to take these herbs. And you know, what this guy chooses to do with the hag is none of our business. But really, he doesn't seem to be suspicious of Astarion, so maybe it's a different vampire spawn that he's looking for. I really don't want to go in this lady's front gate. That feels like it would be a very bad idea. So what if we came up over here? This emphatically leads away from the hut. But there is a creature to talk to. Let's go talk to the creature. Although we are going to be very careful, because frogs don't normally hiss. Hello, frog. Addled frog.
Thieves!
shallow water, green leaves, shallow water.
Huh. I'm just gonna make a note. Green leaves. Shallow water. What are you croaking on about? What is this place? Why was it covered by an illusion? I'm looking for Auntie Ethel. Know her. Or leave. Actually, let's try that. Do you know Auntie Ethel? Oh. What is this place? Why was it covered by an illusion? Okay, fine. What are you croaking on about?
Green leaves, shallow water.
A chill runs up your spine. There is something wrong with this creature. Very wrong.
Burn! Bleed! Kill!
What's wrong? What is it? Kill me? You're the size of my boot sole. Perhaps I should just go. Or just go. What's wrong? What is it? Oh, the hag, of course, yes. Okay, so it's possible this could be Marina. Or it could be somebody else. Hard to say. Perhaps I should go.
Green leaves, shallow water. Green leaves, shallow water.
I think that's a clue to something. I just haven't quite worked out what yet. Oh, we're directly below that log I was messing around with. Cool. You know, I'm gonna mark this. Green leaves, shallow water. Oh, you can't put the whole thing in? That's too bad. Okay. Addled frog will have to do then. Nobody step on the frog, okay? What?
Sword and a hat. Wonder whose?
An excellent question on both counts. Constitution saving throws +1 for anyone with medium armor, which in this group, that's Shadowheart, so off to Shadowheart that goes. And the reinforced greatsword. I don't think we have anyone in this group that can actually use it, but back at camp, Cumbersome blade looks strong enough to survive journey through all 9 hells. I'm gonna send this to Karlach.
I'm ready.
Oh, right, you've got the circlet. Provides its wearer a touch of elegance, but no additional protection. Okay, I wish that there was a visual slot for headwear. Here you go. You're the one who uses concentration the most. We'll just hide that. Oh, you look so weird without your circlet, girl. Ah, well. Oh, right. I was keeping that around in case I fought undead. Okay.
Let's move.
Gale still seems to be doing okay.
Need to find a way forward.
Okay, save. Alright, we're gonna sneak.
This calls for careful footwork.
'Cause I grow increasingly concerned about that little old lady.
Path lies before me.
And as long as I am sneaking around her front yard, I want to be sneaking around her front yard. What would be really great is if there's like a back door into her place. Or perhaps a back door into her basement. Oh, this door is wide open. I think I still want to... Let's have a look at the well.
Fetid smell assaults your nostrils. Dead flesh lies below. A great deal of it.
Drink from the well or leave. Okay, I'm not drinking the water that has dead flesh. Okay, back door it is, I guess. But yeah, nothing good comes of okay. Stealthy jumping. She appears to have not noticed us. gnarled tea house.
Hush now. Won't be discussing that again.
Who are you talking to,
I can
lady?
just walk into homes now. This gets better and better.
Just being cautious.
Asterion, you are...
Happening to you or the babe.
Eh? What is she talking to? It's a plant. She's talking to a plant. Oh man, thanks, I hate it. Locked door. Arcane barrier. Chest, wardrobe. Let's try it.
Time for a little test.
Oh yes, absolutely time for a little test. A little test of your abilities.
The element of surprise.
Alright, where are the lockpicks? There they are. Well, thieves' tools. Use on the door. Difficulty class 2? Okay, we are going to have a look out here at what's going on with this. Okay, so far we've had an addled frog. We've had Auntie Ethel talking to a bush about a baby. And a locked door that leads to an arcane barrier. I don't know what to do with that arcane barrier, though. Also not sure what all's going on with this down here. Well, let's have a quick save. Hands off, Petal.
If everyone else minds their business, I'll be
Well,
fine.
that hurt. Obviously, that was not the thing to do.
Anything of use?
And an empty vase.
Don't waste a step.
don't know what is being protected here. It looks like a coffin, but it also... Why is she going to such... Oh. What was that condition? Disadvantage on wisdom checks because Ethel I am deeply unamused. Okay. This is exactly why I did a quick save. Yes, I am save scumming a little bit because, you know, sometimes you do stupid things just to see if you can. We don't want to be touching the barrier. Obviously, Ethel needs to go. The question is whether or not I have enough oomph to make Ethel go at this point. As a D&D player, I have been taught to have a very, what's the right word? Healthy respect for hags? However, I'm not sure that my character has ever encountered a hag before. But somebody who's powerful enough to put an illusion on an entire swamp is someone to be respected. That's all I'm saying. Some sort of beach or something down here. There doesn't seem to be anything useful down here, though, just space. Oh, and it's officially outside the bog, which is interesting. I mean, admittedly, I could be avoiding all sorts of trouble by sneaking at this point, but we're sneaking through water. I'm really not sure how sneaky we're actually being. Okay, weird-ass little beach, not sure. Okay, so on the basis of information, I'm going to assume that that's Colin in there. Not that it's going to do anything very much good.
Won't be discussing that again.
Interesting. I feel like I must be missing something here. I just can't think what.
Why am I doing this?
Because I think it's a good plan. Okay, so I think the thing to do...
Have to keep going.
is for Shadowheart and I to go in the front door with an abundance of a lack of stealth, and Gale and Asterion to hang out inside. And if it comes to a fight, then hopefully this is, well, we'll be able to shoot her in the back a couple of times. Maybe. Hopefully. That's the current best plan. Does put me in the line of danger, but I have to do all the talking, so... Rotten mushroom. Rotten fish. Shabby wooden doors.
I don't want a crumb left on that plate, girl.
Auntie Ethel, please. One more bite and this pie is gonna come back up to say hello.
Don't make me get the wooden spoon. You're eating for two, so get to it. If it isn't the cheekiest pup of them all, you'd best have one hells of an apology for me, young lady.
You must have mistaken me for someone else. Or Bard, I appear to have forgotten my apology. How about a poem instead? Or just attack her? You know what? Let's try the... How about a poem?
Another bard who thinks humor is the same as talent. Cute. You know, I was gonna give you a swift kick up the arse and show you the door. But I think you and I could have a bit of fun together. Gods grant me patience. Eat up, Mayrina. I won't say it again.
That's Mayrina. I have some bad news for her. The lady doesn't seem to be enjoying her dinner. Or do you treat all your guests so poorly? Well, at least she wasn't actually talking to a plant, but it kind of looked like a plant when I was looking at it. I'm gonna go with this first one because, yeah, I think that could be the most interesting one. I have some bad news for her.
Keep that hole under your nose shut, or things will get messy.
You know what that sounds like to me? Leverage.
What is it? What's going on?
Nothing. I mistook you for someone else. Auntie Ethel killed your brothers. Or leave. I'm not sure what Shadowheart was aiming at with this one, but... I do think I would prefer this to go downhill for Ethel. So, Auntie Ethel killed your brothers.
That can't be true. Auntie Ethel.
They were being rude, and I detest rudeness.
You monster! The
Enough! Away with you! Blessed silence at last. Some time in the cage should do her good. And you'll regret sticking your nose in my business.
Why did Asterion disapprove of me telling her? Oh no. I think I should have chosen the other option. She's pissed now. And the red caps are getting involved. Nope. Nope, this is no good. This is no good. I can't work with this. Also, where are those red caps? How far away are they? Why are there only 2 of them involved? I have a terrible feeling that I didn't explore enough before getting into this.
Got to concentrate. Got to move.
Let's see. What I'd really like to do is hold an action. But I don't know how to do that in this game.
Nothing important is ever easy. What path lies before me?
Yeah, I don't actually see a way to... Well, when in doubt... Drop a cat.
Need to act fast.
Oh, they're rather far away. Oh, now they're not far away at all. Yes, I will take that opportunity attack. Redcap failed an investigation check. What were they investigating? Oh! Sister of the Seeing Pearl?
Hag can't have gone far.
Trust no one. Into the shadows. Stepping softly.
I believe in you, Asterion. What I'm not sure of is whether or not you can get through that doorway. Without being seen. But you're gonna try really, really hard, okay? Okay, she is well gone. Okay. We're gonna try and deal with the red caps while going through as few resources as possible. Which does mean... Oh yeah. Yeah, that's nice. Although... Should I be greedy? I think I might be greedy. Oh yeah. Attacking from high ground is great. Critical miss.
This really is a knife or two.
Yeah, but the question is this your range? Just barely, but it is. Okay, everybody's in battle now. Gale is just fine where he is. I feel good about all of that, so he will be ending his turn, but whose turn are we
Sometimes
Okay.
Listen, you!
A vicious mockery for this red cap, I think.
Regard this spontaneous flatulator.
Nice one. I don't understand why Asterion and Gale are still grayed out, even though they're in the combat now.
Need to stay focused.
%50 chance. Boy, girl. I shouldn't be surprised at this point. Okay, ow. That's me prone. Oh, Lord, that's a lot of damage. Oh, boy. Alright, Well, this is the injured one, so I'm gonna try to go for it. Then we're gonna bonus cunning action hide.
Time for a new approach.
And shift to a slightly different location just in case the AI is smart. I don't understand. Are we in some sort of, are we in different action economies here or something? Not enough movement to hit that red cap, huh? Well, I guess we go for this one then.
Never a dull moment.
Okay, Man, that getting knocked down the stairs thing really did a number. Okay. On myself. 7 whole points. Okay, gonna be not below him.
Listen up.
Gonna take our chances.
You're greasier than a warm roast.
Okay. Not below him. That's important.
I missed this.
Man, I wish there was something else you could do.
Let me recite their demise.
Okay, got another red cap coming in. It's gonna be a while before it gets here, though. Okay, I have an idea. 20%. Okay, that's a terrible idea. Let's not use that idea. Let's try this instead. Ooh, that's not a very good percentage, but we're gonna try it anyway. Nope. Oh well. All right. Miss. missed. Still gonna be a while. You need to go, sir. Cool, 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 cool.
On the hunt.
Okay.
Mistra Rill.
Cool.
This feels good.
Yeah, you're pretty much done
Survival is all
too.
that matters.
Okay. Slug a potion.
This'll be me.
Viciously mock the red cap.
Mouthy and the last, twice as full of shite.
Oh, saved. That is a pity. And he saw Asterion. Oh. It'll be fine. Maybe? You know, it's a free action. Oh, cool. I'll take that. Still gonna be a while before those ones get to us, which is good. Nice, nice, okay. Chip, 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 chip. Okay. That hurts a lot. Can they all do that? Oh, it is definitely looking injured here.
We'll do it my way. Victory is assured.
Is it though? Is it really?
Nothing will stand in my way.
I've got one.
Wait, wait. I missed entirely. Great. Just great. Okay, it's the one that's outside that gets to go before Shadowheart, so... How far away is it still? Pretty far. Alright, we'll take chances. Yes, it's dashing. Okay, we are going to...
Take your...
Oh, that feels good. Admittedly, Presumably now she only has bonus action. Let's attempt the only possible useful thing. You knock me prone, I knock you prone. Nice. Well, not actually prone, but away! Away is good. Hi! I can't stop that with a cutting heart, with a cutting words. I'm really glad I used the heavier healing. Sneak attack time.
Let's play. Leave no trace.
He tried. He really did try.
A rough tempest I will raise.
Come on, can't stay idle.
55 with the sword, 50 with the fire, 60 with the vicious mockery. Okay, fine, we'll hit it with the vicious mockery. Maybe it will die of shame.
Thou inglorious hog!
Nope, saved. Of course. Okay, still dashing, good. Okay, free action to loot. Oh, hello. Oh, no, 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 no. No, that's not what we're wanting at all. Why can't you hit it from here?
Well, so much for peace.
Listen up!
55 with the vicious mockery. 65 just with the sword. 60 with the fire. Fire. Nice, nice. I'm still not in its threatened area. What if I just backed up a bunch?
Have them ready.
Yeah, I feel better about backing up a bunch. I do worry about having my back to everything, but I have no idea how to turn around.
Gone with the weave.
We are having some pretty good effects with the fireballs, to be honest.
Let's spill some blood.
Okay, Astarion, if I walk you out here... Okay, now you can attack him without climbing down. See how easy that is? Take him out before he gets to cast anything. Yes!
Let's find some prey.
Yeah, you just
He's
hide
still
out
breathing,
there.
despite everything.
I am still breathing. And still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. One red cap left. Interesting choices have been made. Okay, Shadowheart, stand out here. And critically miss him. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Excellent. Great. Gale can't hit him without him moving closer. That's great. I can't do anything because I'm held. Can't move or take actions, bonus actions, or reactions.
Can you feel death's cold grip?
I really need Astarion to take a shot. I just don't know if he can. Path interrupted. Bugger. Doesn't have advantage. 85 with the bow. 75 with the fire. Okay. Bow it is. Dodgy little...
The subtle approach.
Ah! Okay. Fine.
Death is but a word away.
Come on. Oh, you think doing that is actually going to save you, dude? Target is too far for... You're kidding me, right? Did that really do nothing? Completely uninjured. And no longer threatened.
Quickly.
But no longer concentrating.
They won't know what bit them. No gloom, all doom.
Good job, Asterion. Yeah. Okay, Vicious Mockery I don't think is going to do much in this situation.
Time to push my luck again.
So, I'm just gonna... Yeah. Yeah, feels good.
I speak, they burn.
Hold person on the wrong person, man, but, you know, you do you.
Your time has come.
Okay, still concentrating. Concentrate through this. Oh. Well, okay then. Does this actually count as lower ground, though? That's the question. I don't think there's any high ground that Asterion can get to. It's okay. It's fine. Perceptive. Still gonna die. Okay. Okay. Drink one. Split. 3. Send to Shadowheart. Shadowheart drinks one. Close enough.
least things have stayed interesting.
Oh, interesting is definitely one way to put it. Wispweed, thank you. Don't mind if I do. Scroll of protection from evil and good. Scroll of hold person. Oh, that's how he was doing it. He was scrolling it. Alright, send those to Gale. Send the Malachite back to camp.
At the ready.
Okay. Decisions are decisions. Save. Okay.
Watch your back. Let's keep to the shadows.
Which way to the nearest library?
What is it?
Okay, Asterion.
Silent as the grave.
Oh, interesting. Taking the mugwort isn't stealing. Best thing on earth would be if we could manage to free the girl without actually having to fight the hag. Which does mean a lot of sneaking, probably.
Think ahead, or I'm lost. These boots have seen everything.
I'd rather stand tall.
Shut up, Gale.
Onward.
Okay, Gale, we're gonna hook you in with the girls.
Hello, you.
Hi. Hi to you too. We are going to run just a little bit over time. Just in the hopes of... Okay, Asterion, I believe in you. Don't look, don't look. Okay. Okay, so journal updated. Let's have a look. Wizard of Waterdeep. Gale's condition has deteriorated once more. He requires us to procure him a third magical... Okay, and save Marina. The fireplace revealed a hidden passage under Auntie Ethel's home, leading it to a dark, twisted lair. Yeah, Auntie Ethel waved her hand and Marina vanished. What happened to her? Auntie Ethel, the green hag, disappeared through her fireplace. If we follow her, perhaps we'll find Marina. I read it in the opposite order that I should have, probably. But it's fine. Okay. We're going to leave Asterion down there and have a quick look here. Yeah, the spurred band. That's definitely, that's one I'm willing to sacrifice. Actually.
To be cautious.
Okay. Alright, Gale. Yes, I'm coming.
My condition likes being ignored as little as I do. I must consume another artifact. And soon.
Give Gale a magic artifact. What will happen to this item should I give it to you? The items you want are more use to me unconsumed. You can't have anything yet. Or persuade him. I can't help just now. Bear with me. No, give him an artifact. Yes, I decided on the spurred band. So we'll give him that.
Thank you. Good gods. It hardly has any effect. Oh, Mistra, have mercy on us all.
Well, it was
Listen,
just a
I need
ring.
to speak to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable of me to remain silent.
Well, Asterian's out of the room, but I'm sure he can hear anyway. It's magic. Go on, you're among friends. There's no need. I trust you, Gale. Or this better be good. We wasted a small fortune on you already. Go on, you're among friends.
I might just be about to remedy that. You have to know who I was. You have to know who I really am.
Oh?
What I am is a walking shadow of the promise I once held. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy. And from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it. Much like a musician or a poet.
Okay.
Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself. The Lady of Mysteries. The goddess Mistra. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse. And later, even my lover.
That's dangerous. You telling me you made love to a goddess? Bold. Few would dare to reduce a goddess to their muse. Or I don't believe a word of what you're saying. You know, I'm gonna go with the second one. I'm gonna call him Bold.
I am, after all, the villain of the tale.
That
we
you
enjoyed
are.
each other's company. Body, mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave.
True.
Mistra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross. Yet, every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries.
I think you already did. How exactly did you try to cross those boundaries? You thought you knew better than Mistra? You're more a fool than I thought. Or I applaud your ambition. How?
I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better. She only smiled and told me to be contented. But inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, and yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale?
I'm intrigued. Tell me all. Or we can go over that later. Straight to the sordid, please. No, we apparently have time. I'm intrigued. Tell me.
Very well. Here goes. Once upon a very long time ago, a mighty lord lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise. I'll save his history for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself.
Rarely
He almost
goes
managed,
well.
but not quite. His entire empire, Netheril, came crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal. Roiling like the prime chaos that outdates creation. Even the weave itself could not withstand the onslaught. It fractured, then shattered, and all magic was lost to the mortal realms. Until the day Mistra returned.
Okay,
She
alright.
restored the weave, reuniting all its scattered shards. Or so I thought. Until, in the course of my studies, I learned of a book. A Netherese tome in which a piece of the fractured weave had been sealed beyond her reach. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, this. Oh. I can see just how badly this went. He couldn't resist opening the book, could he? What was the answer to that question? I guess you ruled out flowers and chocolates altogether then. Or, so your grand plan was akin to emptying a cup of water into the sea. Brilliant. Okay. What was the answer to that question?
The answer was to try. The outcome was to fail. I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mistra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next... Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
Why you gotta kneel for this, man? Why you gotta...
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book, bound, and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry.
Yank your hand away. How are you still alive? Gods, why show me this? And all this time, I've been traveling with a monster. I don't think he's evil. I think he's just a bit stupid. How are you still alive?
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning.
Huh.
This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, it remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however.
Go on. You will die. I don't think I want to hear this. We're gonna go with you will die.
Rather worse, actually. I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry.
Oh.
It'd level a city the size of Waterdeep.
Dude. Is there nothing we can do? I trusted you, Gale. You should have told me right away. Unbelievable. Did you ever think what would happen if the tadpole got the better of you? Or, by rights, I should kill you. I'm actually stunned the tadpole could take root under these circumstances. Is there nothing we can do?
We might chance upon a king's collection of magical artifacts around the corner. We might cross paths with a miracle round the bend. Then again, we might not. All of this. It must feel like a betrayal. Say the word, and we'll part ways.
I am curious what the goddess's reaction to all of this was. Like, he must have told her, or she must have sensed it, or something. I would hear what the others say first. We've come this far together, and we'll continue on together. That is how it will be. If we were to part ways, where would you go? Or you pose too grave a threat. This is goodbye, Gale. This is a tough one because I want to answer the second one. But I feel like I should maybe let other people have their say. I don't know how Asterion and Shadowheart feel about Gale, though. They never talk to each other. Let's fudge a little. I would hear what the others say first. And nothing. Okay. All right. We've come this far together. We'll continue on together. That is how it would be.
That is a great relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. You truly are a soul that steals my own. From all my new rallied heart, I thank you. I thank you all. I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down. I stand at a precipice, but if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now, even I am tired of the sound of my own voice. Let us venture forth.
Okay, definitely not romancing Gale. 100% not getting in competition with a goddess. Not attracting Mystra's attention. I don't know how she feels about Poli, and I don't want to find out. Okay, save. Alright, let's go downstairs. Oh, blast, we weren't stealthed when we went downstairs. Man, I do not like this. I do not like how brightly lit everything is either. What do we got over here? Lauren. Lauren is probably the one that we can hear yelling about looking.
Just like old times.
I don't...
Stop. Please. Please.
He's not... Okay. Shield and hourglass.
Don't look. Don't.
Oh,
Stop. Please.
Oh man, there is so much weird stuff going on here.
No. Where are you hiding? Don't look. Don't.
Who are you?
Stop.
You're Lauren.
Please. Please.
And there's a Magrun who is further in. An Ephron who is being petrified. A blinded elf who may or may not be dead. Magrun, is holding their head.
Away.
no, no. This is future Foxwine's problem. Current Foxwine doesn't want anything to do with this Halloween. Okay, this is where I'm going to pick up again next week, because this is beyond my pay grade by this hour. So I'm going to save with Asterion selected this time, and this is where I'm going to call it a night. And future Foxwine can have so much fun with all of that. Okay. That and that. Okay, there we go. Okay. So, for anyone who is curious about my previous adventures in Baldur's Gate 3 and what all's been going on and why I don't want to fight the Green Hag, maybe, why I don't want to fight a lot of things, you can find that information on my YouTube channel, where I have archived all of my previous Baldur's Gate streams, including the previous 2 games as well as this one. There are playlists for all 3 of them right there, so you don't have to go digging through everything to find what you want. Hours upon many hours upon hundreds of hours to keep yourself occupied and busy and all of that joy. But if you'd rather have me live rather than recorded, I will be streaming again tomorrow night, which will be the last Monday of August, which means that I will be streaming Wildermyth. Because I stream that once a month on the last Monday of every month. So at 7 p.m. I will be playing Wildermyth, which is also an RPG, but a very different one from Baldur's Gate, where the overall plot remains the same every time that you play through whatever the chapter is that you're working on, but the events that happen to the characters and how they evolve within those events are decided entirely by RNG. Also, basically that it is a little bit different every time you play it through, even though the plot pretty much comes out the same. And I find that fascinating and wonderful. And also the art style is really nice, so I really enjoy it. So I've been playing it once a month just to savor the game and play through it. And that is what I'm going to be up to this upcoming Monday. And then I will be back again on Wednesday night at as close to 7 p.m. as we can get enough people together to form a room. I will be playing either Among Us or Scribble It or 100% Orange Juice with my friends. Among Us is the game that we play when we have the largest number of people. It needs no explanation or description beyond that point. Scribble It is the game that we play when we have too many people for 100% Orange Juice, but not quite enough for Among Us. It's a Pictionary style game where one person draws, everyone else tries to guess what that person is drawing, and the person who has the largest number of points at the end of 3 rounds wins the game. And 100% Orange Juice is chaotic Mario Party madness, where the dice hate everybody, the cards change the rules, and each and every character has their own special, unique little power to themselves that change the rules just for them, and maybe sometimes for their party when we are playing co-op. So it is glorious, chaotic fun that we have a lot of a great time with, but since it is 4 players or less, it is usually played right up at the beginning of my stream, so if you are interested in that game, you should tune in early. But if you can't tune in early and you're coming in late, well, around 10:15 or 10:20 or so on Wednesdays, when my friends must abandon me because they have day jobs that require them to be up in the morning, which requires sleeping at night, I switch over to my solo Valheim server, where I crash around and do my absolute best not to die or scream too much. Which, so far, I've been reasonably succeeding. Upcoming on the next time that I play Valheim, I will be taking a sailing journey. I have found out where the mountain boss motor is, so it's time to take a ship and the components for a portal and go find my way to whatever landmass it is that her halter is on, so that I can fight her. So that's going to be amazing. So it's going to be a big, long sailing journey this upcoming Wednesday, since I have to sail all the way there, drop a portal, hopefully like put a lean-to over said portal, and then sail the boat all the way back to my port on my main continent. So it is going to be a lot of water on the next time that I stream Valheim. Then, on Thursday night, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, I will be playing Darkest Dungeon for Try Not to Die Thursday. I will be continuing to work on grinding the last few members of my roster up to level 6, and also attempting to hunt down the Thing from the Stars in order to get memories from it. Not much luck with hunting down the Thing from the Stars last week. It really avoided me. I didn't even fight it once the entire stream, but, you know, this upcoming Thursday is a brand new stream, and I was really successful in getting people leveled up, so there's not very many people left to level up, which is awesome. So that's the ambition coming up on this Thursday night. And then, next Sunday night, starting at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, I shall return to Baldur's Gate 3, where I'm going to continue to try to do my thing around this very spooky cave and figure out what the heck is going on, and hopefully not have to fight the green hag. I would really like to avoid fighting her. I don't want to fight her. I would prefer to rescue Marina and these other people now without fighting her and get the heck out of here. But I don't know if I can, so we'll all find that out together next Sunday night, I guess. So, that is the upcoming schedule for my streams, all the games I'm going to be playing and what I plan to do in them, as much as I plan anything, which isn't much most of the time, it must be admitted. But, you know, plan or not, I still have fun, and I had a lot of fun tonight, and I hope that all of you had at least as much fun as I did, and I hope that you all have a great night. Good night!